Hare Krishna, Savithri. Mataji, please accept my humble obeisance for Lord Krishna Prabhupada and Mata. Thank you so much, Mataji, for Madhya 25 down 49. Please take a look for Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Actually, I am not hearing properly. Are you hearing me properly?
Yes, Mataji, we can hear you.
All right. Okay. Thank you. Thank you everyone for joining us. This is Savithri Devidasi. Please accept my humble obeisances. All goes to Srila Prabhupada. All goes to Guru Maharaj and all the Vaishnavas. We are going to read from Sri Caitanya Caritamrta, Madhya Lila, Chapter 25. Om Ajnanatim Jnananjanasalakaya Chakshushanmritam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Caitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupakadamayam Dadati Swapadam Nikitam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Saganam Raghunatham Nitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Shri Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanutamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Deenabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Shri Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Shri Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhuvaye Vacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavibhyo Namo Namo Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. We are reading from Sri Caitanya Caritamrta, Madhya Lila, Chapter 25, and starting from the text number 149. Dharma projita kaitavatra paramo nirmatsaranam satam vedyam vastavam matra vastu shivadam tapotrayon mulanam Srimad Bhagavate Mahamuni Krite Kimba Parair Ishvaraha Sadhyo Hridi Avarudhyate Atra Kritivi Shushushubhis Tatkshanas. Word for word meaning: Dharma, religiosity; Prajita, completely rejected; Kaitavaha, in which there is fruitive intention; Atra, herein; Paramah, the highest; Nirmat Saranam, after 100% pure in heart; Satam, devotees; Vedyam, to be understood; Vastavam, factual; Atra, herein; Vastu, substance; Shivadam, giving all being; Tapotraya, of the threefold miseries; Unmulanam, causing uprooting; Srimad, beautiful; Bhagavate, in the Bhagavad Purana; Mahamuni, by the great sage Vyasadeva; Krite, compiled; Kim, what? Ba, indeed. Paraihi, with others. Ishvaraha, the Supreme Lord. Sadhyaha, at once. Hridi, within the heart. Avarudhyate, becomes confined. Atra, hearing. Kritivihi, by pious men. Shushru, shruvihi, desiring to hear. Tat kshanat, without delay. Translation: completely rejecting all religious activities which are materially motivated, this Bhagavad Puran propounds the highest truth, which is understandable by those devotees who are fully pure in heart. The highest truth is reality, distinguished from illusion, for the welfare of all. Such truth uproots the threefold miseries. This beautiful Bhagavatam, compiled by the great sage Vyasadeva in his maturity, is sufficient in itself for God realization. What is the need of any other scripture? As soon as one attentively and submissively hears the message of Bhagavatam by this culture of knowledge, the Supreme Lord is established within his heart. Purport: this is a quotation from Srimad Bhagavatam 1.1.2. See also Adi Lila chapter 1, text 19. So I'm going there. Let's see how big the okay. So we are reading Sri Chaitanya Charitamrta, where Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's enlightening, Prakashananda Saraswati and others from Varanasi, and they all became Vaishnavas by the mercy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's teachings. Only intelligent people can understand the teachings, and pious, intelligent and pious people can understand. And actually Sumedhas, they follow completely Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's process. Most intelligent. They only, very intelligent, extremely intelligent people, they follow the process given by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, that is Sankirtan, studying of Srimad Bhagavatam. Two things are enough: study Srimad Bhagavatam and chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, because ultimately Mahaprabhu will give this instruction to Prakashananda Saraswati. So we've been hearing in this chapter, the chapter 25, so wonderful, very relevant for us, as we are also receiving instructions from Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And by his mercy also we can realize the truth. And he is quoting 3 verses from Srimad Bhagavatam, from first canto, first chapter. These 3 verses are the preface of the Srimad Bhagavatam. And the last verse was the definition of absolute truth, Janmadhyasya Yataha. So now the present verse, Dharma Prajita Kaitavatra, very famous, means in this Bhagavatam, the dharma what has been given, it is not just ordinary dharma and in ordinary understanding. This dharma, which is eternal dharma for the jivas, Sanatan or Jaiva dharma. And Bhagavatam kicked out what? All religious activities which are materially motivated. materially motivated, means we generally understand if we follow religious activities, then that leads us dharma, artha, prosperity, wealth, and that with that prosperity we enjoy our senses, and then last one is moksha. Then we become frustrated, or just we desire for liberation, that is impersonal liberation. All sorts of these things have been rejected. This Bhagavad Puran propound the highest truth. Highest truth is Krishna. The supreme truth is Krishna. Yeah. So, who is Krishna? Satyam, Param, absolute truth is Krishna. So Bhagavad Puran describes about Krishna in most pure form, as he is, and he is Satyam Param. And also in the previous verse, that Satyam Param is the Sambandha, means he is the center of all relationship, or he is the center of all existence. Everything in the existence has connection with Krishna. And Krishna, or the highest truth or absolute truth, can be understood by those devotees who are fully pure in heart. This point is very important for us. In also, we hear so many times this question that I know I am soul, but why I do not realize it or understand, or why I don't have natural understanding about being soul. The point is, everything can be understood when the heart is fully pure. Pure means without any motivation. We should give ourselves to Krishna, to Srimad Bhagavatam, to understand the truth. Why? To establish a relationship with Krishna. That's the point. We understand he is the Satyam Param and Dhimahi. This is Avidya, means we meditate upon him. We offer our humble obeisances to Vasudev, who is the son of Vasudev and Devaki. Krishna, absolute truth. With submissive heart, if we hear Srimad Bhagavatam regularly, without any material motivation, then the truth can be understood in totality. In totality, this Srimad Bhagavatam is so wonderful, and anyone and everyone can take advantage of that. A human life is meant for that. Human life is never meant for competing with the animals, right? Eating, sleeping, mating, and defending, and nothing more. That is not human life. Human life has one special qualification, that is dharma, following the dharma. Dharmena hina pashuhi samana. This dharma is not ordinary way that people understand dharma. Prabhupada says dharma means religion. A religion means a kind of faith. A kind of faith is not the proper understanding of dharma. Dharma is the inherent characteristic of a substance or of a person or soul, which cannot be separated from the substance. Or like soul's dharma, Atma dharma cannot be separated from Atma. That dharma has been propounded in this Bhagavad Puran. Sambandha, Avidya and Prayojana. for everything we have to have three aspects, isn't it? Actually, first we set the goal, then we try how to achieve the goal, and what's the relation between us and the goal. Three things are always necessary for anything. Here, if we really have the goal to realize the truth as Srimad Bhagavatam is offering to us, if we have the goal, if we set the goal, within this life I must have this goal to know, understand, realize absolute truth, then to achieve that goal we must try whatever it takes. That is avidheya, the process. And what's the relation between me and the goal? Because I am part and parcel of Krishna, so it is my prime duty or prime purpose of life to know the absolute truth. Sambandha vidya prayojana. For anything, if I have set a goal to realize the truth of Bhagavad Gita, then we would do everything possible for avidya, means process to realize the truth. And sambandha means why I have set this goal for me. So sambandha vidya prayojana, three principles are always there for material things or spiritual, because material world is the reflection, rather perverted reflection or the reflection of the spiritual reality or spiritual world. Therefore, same principle is working here. Sambandha vidya prayojana. Without these three principles, we cannot actually live our lives. If we live, that means it's like an animal life. No purpose, nothing, just eat and sleep and enjoy your senses and defend yourself. There's nothing, aimless life. So human life is based on this. And Mahaprabhu from the very beginning in the Srimad Sri Chaitanya Caritamrta stressed on these three principles. If we do not have a strong strong desire to set goal, we would not be also strongly involved in avidheya. Everything will be very superficial, not so deep. Because when we desire to achieve something which I think it is my goal, then really I give fully myself into that process, how to achieve the goal. So therefore, Prayojan Tattva, that Satyam Param, and the previous verse gives us very wonderful understanding of that. Satyam Param, Param Satyam, Shri Krishna, about his prime characteristic and the secondary characteristics, right? He is Avijñā, he is Swarat, so he is supremely independent, he is cognizant of everything, both directly and indirectly. He is the cause of all causes, right? So we heard very nicely. So Srimad Bhagavatam gives the full description of that Param Satyam. These three verses, that Janmadhyasya Jata Dharma Projita Kaitava, and the next one, what is Nigama Kalpataru Galita Phalam. These three verses are preface. Means three things we are going to get by studying Srimad Bhagavatam. As we know, each verse is pervaded by bhakti. Means we derive bhakti. Means understand the process of avidheya. If always we remember the goal, then we will be able to pursue wonderfully. So then that makes us our heart pure. When we have pure goal, I have only one goal. I don't have any material motivation for material things. That doesn't mean that we do not do anything. We care for everything, but at the same time we pursue our goal. And we have great determination and enthusiasm too, and patience too, because with faith we understand if I follow the process, definitely we'll get the goal by the mercy of Satyam Param. And he is a person. He is all pervading Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. He is all pervading Supreme Person. He is the substance. That's point here. It is coming. He is the substance of everything. He is everything. Yet he is different from everything. This Achinta Veda philosophy will explain everything so wonderfully by the mercy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. If I always think there is only Dvaitavad, it is not complete. If I always think there is Advaitavad, it is also not complete. Both Advaita and Dvaita at the same time inconceivable. Why? By his inconceivable potency, it is like that. Krishna is the cosmos, yet cosmos is not the Krishna. Means waves of ocean is the ocean's waves, right? We cannot say ocean is coming from the waves. No, waves are coming from the ocean. So Janmadhya Yata Krishna is the origin of everything. Everything is coming from Krishna. It's not that the cosmos is the cause of Krishna. It's not. Because it's a continuation. That's why we are back and forth. We are discussing a little bit. So pure in heart is required. So translation I'm reading. The highest truth is reality, distinguished from illusion, for the welfare of all. So that is the reality means Vastavam, factual. Vastu is the substance. Vedyam, Vastavam, Atra, Vastu. That absolute truth is Vastavam, factual. Vedyam is understandable. Atra here in Vastu, substance. Krishna is the substance of everything. Krishna is all in everything. Krishna is the active principle in everything. Krishna is the substance of everything. And before that line, a beautiful point also, Vyasadeva says, Paramo Nirmat Saranam Satam. That truth, Param Satyam, can be understood by the devotees whose heart is pure. Means here Nirmat Saranam. That point is very important for understanding by us. We should understand the word about Nirmat Saram. Nirmat Saram means that the free from envy, a heart which is free from envy. Matsarata means enviousness. This envy is the biggest impediment in our spiritual life. We are envious of other living entities, including the prime living entity. Who is that prime living entity? Krishna. We are envious of other living entities. Means we cannot tolerate to see anyone's wealth that is more than I have. I am better than others. That ego is there. Others' prosperity, others' advancement, gives me trouble in the heart. I want to be always ahead of everyone. And if I cannot achieve those things, at least I wish them ill when they fall down, when they lose their property or wealth, their good name. That makes me happy. Well, envy, when envy is not there in the heart, means our spiritual life becomes so smooth and easy. So we are envious of other living beings, including Krishna. Krishna is also a living being. Prime. Why? What was the envy we have? Why Krishna is the supreme? Why Krishna is the center of everyone's attention, praise? Why Krishna possesses everything? All the opulence belongs to Krishna. We are hearing. Why? Everything is for Krishna. Why? In the temple, devotees decorate Krishna with so much flowers or jewelries. So many people say, why all the money goes to the temple? So many flowers, so many things, so much opulence we use for Krishna's worship. Why? We should give away to others like that, because Krishna is the enjoyer. Everything he is for his own enjoyment. That truth is not so easy to accept. We want to place ourselves in the center. I should be the center of attraction, attention, love, praise, worship, service. So this envy, nirmatsaranam satam, and in Bhagavad Gita also Krishna used this word, that anusumrave. Aswa means also envy. He addressed Arjuna that you are not envious of me. That's why I'm telling you the truth. The highest truth you only can understand because you are not envious of me. So as soon as we give up our enviousness to Krishna, then we give up all our enviousness to all living entities because he is the root. When Krishna sees our heart is clean, free from tendency of envy and other things, he becomes immediately very happy. So Nirmatsa Hridaya is very important. That is the pure heart. That is known as pure-heartedness. So Krishna is the Vastava Vastu. He is the reality and he is the substance of everything. Whatever is existing due to Krishna. Krishna is the cause of all causes, means he is the cause of our existence. He is the cause of everything's existence, cosmos, everything. So behind everything we can see Krishna. Background of everything is Krishna. So therefore this cosmos is also Krishna in one hand, but cosmos is not Krishna. Again, ocean, we say the waves of the ocean. We don't say ocean of the waves, right? So this is the point. And we should think of Krishna as he is the center of my life, our lives, everything. Because that is the reality. Versus illusion means this material world is relative truth, not absolute truth. Means temporary. Today it is there, tomorrow may not be there. For example, like a garden of flower, we may see one beautiful garden full of flowers. It may stay for like few months and then there will be no flowers, or maybe 20 years before there was no garden, now it is the garden and flowers, and then after flower season is over, there's no flower, like temporary. But when you see a garden full of flowers, it is reality. It is, but it is relative, temporary. Or this truth is dependent on another truth. like that. So in the verse it is so beautiful and purport, Prabhupada gave all the meanings, but I'm just trying in my way, whatever I realized, Shivadam tapotrayan ummalanam means all our troubles can be uprooted fully if we realize Krishna is the absolute truth and everything has connection with Krishna. Krishna is the cause of all causes. Krishna is the supreme independent personality, and we are dependent principle. We are parts and parcel means we are subordinate to Krishna. We cannot supersede Krishna's will. In this world, whatever is going on, we realize that Krishna is the causes of all causes. When you do not understand any cause immediately, then realize this much, that Krishna is the cause of all causes. Shivadam, well-being tapatrayam unmulanam. The more we realize Krishna and the real dharma, that is transcendental dharma, actual dharma of the soul, and we become nirmatsaram, that uproots the threefold miseries, and we give ourselves into avideya. Our obeisances, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Satyam Param Dhimahi. When you set the goal that Krishna is the Supreme Lord, absolute truth, and I must realize the absolute truth. Realizing means attainment of Krishna and attainment of Krishna's association, attainment of Krishna's as love. Krishna's love is intimacy. Actual, in plain words, to establish our relationship with Krishna, development of attraction for Krishna, intimacy with Krishna, attachment with Krishna. Krishna is the person that uproots our threefold miseries. The highest truth is nature. Such truth uproots the threefold miseries. The threefold miseries are all pervading throughout the cosmos, and we are always trying to mitigate our miseries this way or that way with material means. And Bhagavatam says that would not be possible. You have to bring Krishna in the center. We have to bring Krishna in our own lives, in the center of our lives. We have to bring Krishna in the center of everyone's lives. That's why preaching is so important. Bring Krishna to everyone's life. Process is very simple to bring in Krishna in everyone's life. First, Kirtan or holy name, singing. Join us in glorifying Lord, in singing. Then give prasadam. Then give books. Read the books, also nurture the person, help the person, then immediately Krishna will come to his life. So the process Srila Prabhupada gave, which is given by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. It is a book distribution, but he said Harinam distribution, Prasad distribution, as well as this knowledge distribution. The same thing, book distribution. Now the knowledge has been recorded in the books, and then we can be released from the tapotraya. There's no other way. This beautiful Bhagavatam compiled by the great sage Vyasadeva in his maturity is sufficient in itself for God realization. This is true. This one book is enough for the whole human civilization. Prabhupada once was saying that if it happens that all the books of the world are destroyed, but one book remains, that is Srimad Bhagavatam, that is enough. What is most important, what is the real need of human being? is this, to establish relationship with Krishna. Because of our enviousness to Krishna, we have lost our attachment for Krishna. We have lost our remembrance of Krishna. We have lost our intimacy with Krishna. That enviousness started by desiring to be independent of Krishna. It's for me. Why everything is for Krishna? That is the seed of our sin. And from then on, we lost everything. That means we have forgotten. We have forgotten Krishna as if we were lost. We lost every auspicious things in our lives. Lost the names of Krishna, remembering of Krishna, attachment for Krishna. Everything we have really forgotten. That's why we have to go back to the original point, enviousness. From where we, deviated from the association of Krishna, from the attachment of Krishna, from the relationship of Krishna. We lost everything. So devotees, when realizes this point, immediately corrects this point. Because this is my real swartha, self-interest. Again to establish attachment, again to develop attachment, intimacy and attraction, relationship with Krishna. So Vyasadeva, who was the author of this Bhagavatam, before writing this, he compiled so many things, so many literatures. Itihas, Mahabharata, and 4 Vedas, right? 108 Upanishads, 17 Puranas. Still, his heart was not peaceful. Heart was not at peace or feeling joy inside, Vishram, rest. Heart was not resting. So by the mercy of Guru Maharaj, his Guru Maharaj, Narada Muni, by his instructions, he compiled the last work, Srimad Bhagavatam. So it is beautiful Bhagavatam. The next verse we will see, it's the mature fruit of all Vedic literatures. Srimad, all auspicious. It gives only auspiciousness to us, and it leads us to the auspicious path and to the auspicious goal. Always reminds us about the goal and the avideya process to achieve the goal, and the sambandha. Our sambandha with Krishna, our sambandha with the world and everything. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur says beautifully, as soon as we realize this cosmos is another form of Krishna, then we would give up this tendency to lord it over, and we will serve the cosmos through through serving Krishna. We would not have any spirit of sense enjoyment actually. It will be uprooted from the heart. You would be established in your own original Swarupa, servant. You would not put yourself in the center of anything. That means from then on, a person, realized soul would be always busy in serving. There's nothing in this world for my sense enjoyment, and that desire is gone already. Anya vilashita shunyam. Finished. It takes time. So Bhagavatam guides us. Bhagavatam is steering us to that point. Means liberation. When we come to the liberated stage first, then we relish the Bhagavatam. Right now we are reading but may not be relishing. Rasa is not there. The more we read Bhagavatam, then we get the rasa, because this Bhagavatam is rasa swarupa. That point is coming. And what does that mean? We will understand. Beautiful Bhagavatam means it always bestowing us auspiciousness. Compiled by the great sage Vyasadeva in his maturity is sufficient itself, in itself, God realization. If we set the goal again to realize the truth, God realization, self-realization, we must give ourselves, we would give ourselves into the study of Bhagavatam. What is the need of any other scripture? As soon as one attentively and submissively hears the message of Bhagavatam by this culture of knowledge, the Supreme Lord is established within his heart. Beautiful line. This line is most beautiful line here. Srimad Bhagavate Mahamuni Krite Kimba Parai Ishvara. Then Ishvara Saddo Vidya Varudhyate Atra. Ishvara Parama Krishna Satyam Param Dhimai Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. If we have the inclination, desire, intent, to study, because it is avidya. I have goal. Krishna is my goal, absolute truth. Avidya. If that goal is strong in my heart, then avidya also will be very strong, isn't it? That avidya is what? Shushushuvis, kritivis. Some kritivis also there means the intelligent people. Shushushuvis. This shushushuvis means inclination for hearing. Shushushu shuddhadhanasya. This culture of hearing. By hearing we get the realization. So this process is very effective process and must be adopted by us, the intelligent class of people, very strongly. And then Krishna, that is Ishvara, Krishna, Sadhu Rudhyate. He becomes confined in the heart. He comes, means a soul can capture the Krishna, or the soul becomes fully awakened to Krishna inside the heart, or Krishna becomes fully awakened to the soul. Means a soul can realize Krishna within the heart. It becomes reality. It is reality. It is not just if a kind of little feeling. It's a deep conviction. Yes, feeling should be there also. Perception is there, feeling is there, but it's like deep conviction. So it's an interaction between Krishna and us. When we give ourselves into avidya with full desire, intention, inclination to hear from Srimad Bhagavatam, then Krishna comes to the heart without delay. Tat kshanat means instantaneously. Instantaneously means we realize Krishna immediately. And then gradually we realize Krishna within my heart. Because he is established. He comes to the heart. He is always in the heart, but he is in now neutral stage, means not actively doing anything, means reciprocating. Because why? What is our goal? If I don't have that goal to have relationship with Krishna, so Krishna would not be that active. He is waiting for us, but would not become active to reciprocate with this desire. Or if desire is very weak, I have many desires which are very strong. So to the degree of my desire, Krishna reciprocates. But Krishna reciprocates all the time. So that's the point. If I am serious about the goal, also I am serious about the avidya, then Krishna also reciprocates to that degree. He comes into the heart and takes up the seat. He takes up the whole space in the heart. Already he is always there. There's no space without him. He already has taken all the space of the cosmos, beyond cosmos, heart, inside heart, outside, but not actively reciprocating. So by seeing our strong avidya, Krishna takes up the whole space of the heart, and he never leaves the heart. So Mahaprabhu speaking, that's why it is so strong instruction from Mahaprabhu, because within this short life we can achieve that. Now 115, Krishna Bhakti Rasa Swarupa Shri Bhagavata Tate Vedo Shastra Vite Paramo Mahatma. Srimad Bhagavatam gives direct information of the mellow derived from service to Krishna. Therefore, Srimad Bhagavatam is above all other Vedic literatures. So, Srimad Bhagavatam gives us direct information. Mahaprabhu speaking. Information of what? Rasa. I'm hearing some noise. Okay. Krishna Bhakti Rasa Swarup. See, this word is very beautiful. Shri Bhagavata is what? Krishna Bhakti Rasa Swarup. Means his Swarup, the Swarup of Srimad Bhagavatam, the very form of Srimad Bhagavatam, substance of Srimad Bhagavatam is what? Rasa. Rasa of Krishna Bhakti is made of transcendental mellows of devotional service to Krishna. Bhagavatam is made of not just a paper or ink or some printed words, but it is the very form of the mellow, rasa, the transcendental mellow of Krishna Bhakti. We do bhakti, but may not taste the rasa or mellow. The more we become serious, so Krishna also becomes serious, and he gives the rasa. This Bhagavatam is Rasamalayam. In the third verse of the Srimad Bhagavatam, from first canto, first chapter, right? And it is made up only with rasa. What is rasa? Mellow, juice. And so easy to drink. Juice is very easy to drink, right? Some solid things you have to chew, you have to swallow, many things. You have to do some work. But for Bhagavatam, just drink the nectar, nectarian juice through the cup of the ears. Ears actually taste, Karna, Hridik Karna Rasayanam, the heart and the ear, 2 ears relish or enjoy. So it's Krishna Bhakti Rasa Swarup Shri Bhagavata. Just like Krishna is also Krishna Bhakti Rasa Swarup. Rasa Vaisaha. He is the rasa as well as he is the taster of rasa, right? He is the enjoyer of rasa. Rasa Vaisaha. Akhila Rasamrita Murti. He is the reservoir of all rasas. He is the source of all rasas. He is made of all rasas. All rasas must be for Krishna. See, in this world, the rasas we enjoy, there are 5 main rasas and other 7 indirect rasas, right? Shanta, Dasya, Sakya, Vatsalya, Madhur. The difference is we become the center of the rasas, And in the spiritual world, Krishna is the center of all rasas. He is the rasa Vaisaha. So because he is the rasa, fountainhead of all the rasas, so Bhagavatam is also fountainhead of the rasa, made of rasa. relationship and very tasty pleasure is also there. Taste. We experience pleasure. We experience joy. Ananda is also one type of rasa. Ananda rasa. Bhakti is rasa. Prabhupada translated, Srimad Bhagavatam gives direct information of the mellow derived from the service of Krishna, service to Krishna. Therefore, Srimad Bhagavatam is above Tate Vedo Shastra Hoite Parama Mahatma, above all other Vedic literatures. Other literatures may not give us immediately the information of rasa or taste of rasa, but Bhagavatam from the first verse gives us the taste of the rasa. And Nigama Kalpataru, Vedic literature is compared as like the big tree of, Nigama. Kalpa, but Kalpataru is wish-fulfilling tree. And Kalpataru, Galita Phalam, and in that tree, the tree bears the very ripened fruit. That is Srimad Bhagavatam. Galitam Phalam. It is compared that Pranava or Omkara is the seed of Vedic literatures. And then trunk is the Gayatri mantra. That we already heard that, right? Brahma Gayatri also described in the Janmadhyasa. The verse, right? Same point, Brahma Gayatri mantra. Trunk is the Brahma Gayatri mantra. Then branches are the Shruti, means the Upanishads, all. And the flower is the Brahma Sutra, that is Vedanta Sutra. And fruit is the Srimad Bhagavatam, means flower becomes the fruit, or the fruit is the Bhagavatam, and it is very ripened, very sweet, very soft, and like a semi-solid. You don't have to chew, just drink, just swallow and drink. Immediately you get the nourishment and taste and joy, energy. We enjoy, right, with whatever is very tasty and enjoyable, pleasurable, we get energy. So, and that Galita Phalam is not all that. It was touched by Shukdev Goswami's mouth. He described and he added his own realization into it. So that's why it is so more sweet. So Srimad Bhagavatam is above all other Vedic literatures. Means in a tree, we cannot extract rasa from the seed or the trunk or the branches or the leaves. Not even from the flower. Can we derive the rasa? No. But when we get the ripened fruit, then we derive the rasa. In front of our apartment, there's a big mango tree. Now, small mangoes are there, all unripe green mangoes. See, these green mangoes will be very ripe and sweet and soft later. But if I want to get the same sweetness and rasa, and enjoy by chewing the trunk, by chewing the branches, it is not possible. I have to wait for the fruit. Not even unripe. It should be ripe and very ripe. Very ripe means it has been so soft that if you touch it, it will melt like that. Galitam. So Mahaprabhu is speaking. So therefore, Srimad Bhagavatam, that is ripened fruit, which can be relished by the souls, is definitely above all Vedic literatures. Now, what is the mellow that we derive from service to Krishna? It's exactly like that, you know. In the Srimad Bhagavatam, we know Shukadev or Vyasadeva actually systematically delivered this truth, arranged the truth for our benefit. He is preparing ourselves to enjoy fully the relationship with Krishna, which he kept in the 10th canto, right? The 10th canto is compared like a smiling face of Krishna, and first two cantos are like two lotus seed, like that, and we go upward, and beautiful smiling face is known as 10th canto. About the full description of the Absolute Truth, Sri Krishna. By reading the whole Bhagavatam progressively, gradually, we understand, realize all emotions of Krishna, actually. We realize. For example, when we go to a movie, we identify ourselves with the hero and heroine, right? And we also feel the same emotions of the hero and the heroine, right? Their struggle, their joy, and their fear, right? And everything, their success, their failure, the emotions, everything we feel when we watch the movie, right? So at the end of the movie, when we come out from the hall, we carry that emotion, which emotion is stuck mainly in the heart. Or we go on thinking, meditating on the different aspects of the hero, different aspects of the heroine, and their interactions and their emotions, their feelings, their, all that aspects. Similarly, whole Srimad Bhagavatam is like that. We are hearing about the hero, Krishna, heroine, Radha, or his devotees here. So interaction between Krishna and the devotees. Because devotees are Ashray Tattva. Krishna is Vishaya Tattva. He is the object of our love. He is the center of our attention. And Radharani is Ashray, means who carries the love for Krishna. We belong to that Ashray Tattva. We are never Vishaya Tattva. And we are never Mool Ashray Tattva, original Ashray Tattva is Srimati Radharani. We are all servants of Srimati Radharani. That is the meaning of Gauriya, Vaishnavas. Vaishnava means generally Vishnu's devotees, Krishna means Krishna's devotee, but Gauriya, especially the Gauriya devotees, Gauriya Vaishnavas means we are all servants of Radharani. We are in the camp of Radharani. Why? We all have the same goal, to have relationship with Krishna and love Krishna. So, the mellows we feel or experience by reading Srimad Bhagavatam, that gives big impression in the heart. And we enjoy it. We understand the person in totality. As the Srimad Bhagavatam reveals about Krishna. So that's the point, in this verse we are understanding. Srimad Bhagavatam gives direct information of the mellow derived from service to Krishna. Our goal is to understand Krishna, having relationship with Krishna. So read Bhagavatam, go through whole Bhagavatam, then the dealings between Krishna and his devotees will be so wonderfully experienced by us. The devotees' feelings for Krishna, Krishna's feelings for Krishna, devotees will be understood so clearly. Means we'll feel that, we identify with that. ourselves. Yes, I'm also devotee of Krishna, I'm also servant of Krishna. Yes, Krishna also can reciprocate with me this way. So this is the goal, to enter into that life of rasa, life of, deriving pleasure from the relationship with Krishna. Okay, so we have covered only 2 verses today, up to 150. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you very much. Is there any question or comment here?
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Thank you so much, Mataji.
Thank you.
It's a very, very beautiful class, Mataji. Mataji, I have one question. Means how we can, our household duties, how we can consciously we determine our goal and then do same time our duty. Means we don't overwhelmed by our duties only, but we are also not neglect our duties and practice.
Oh, sorry, I didn't understand your question because I lost some parts. I could not hear nicely.
Mataji, I'm telling while we are doing some household work, how we consciously not neglect our duties and same time we are also make sure we are also practicing Krishna consciousness, pleasing Krishna and doing our sadhana properly, and then
Yeah, include everything in bhakti, that's it. Krishna never said neglect your duties. That from Gita we understood, right? Arjuna wanted to neglect, give up his duties, right? He wanted to run away from the battlefield, right? Krishna said, no, stay here. Understand who you are. Understand who I am. Understand our relationship. Under my protection you do your duties. So see Krishna in your heart as the chariot driver, means charioteer of your life, and do all the duties for pleasure of Krishna. That thought, for the pleasure of Krishna I am doing my duties, that is karma yoga, right? Ishkam karma yoga. Yat karoshi, yadashnashi, jadjosi, dadasi, yat tapasvasi, kaunteya, tat kurusha, mad arpanam. Krishna never said, do something else. No, whatever you do, whatever you eat, whatever you give away, whatever austerities you do for it for me. So you perform your duties by remembering Krishna. All are parts and parcels of Krishna. They are the servants of Krishna. My husband is a servant of Krishna. My children are servants of Krishna. And Krishna has entrusted this responsibility for me to serve them on behalf of Krishna for his pleasure. That's it. You have to learn how to incorporate everything within the bhakti jurisdiction of bhakti, within the bhakti. That's it. That Krishna said very plainly, Jat karoshi yadashnashi. If you do, what happens? Shubha shubha phaler evai moksha se karma bandhane sannyasa yoga yuktatma vimukto mam upashyasi. If you do this with this consciousness, I am doing everything for Krishna's pleasure, then you will become released from all karma bandhan. Yes? You will come to the platform of liberation, and then you ultimately come back to me. In the platform of liberation we get so much energy. You are able to perform your activities much more and with much more efficiency, because everything you are doing for Krishna with a full sambandha jnana. Because whatever instructions we are hearing, we have to apply also with the adjustment. What is the adjustment? As Arjuna did, tasmat sarveshu kaleshu mam anushmara yuddhacha maya arpita manobuddhi mami vishyasi samshaya. We have a problem that without being very attached to the family and completely detached from Krishna, I cannot perform my duties. This is wrong. Bring Krishna in your life, see Krishna in everything, see, and it is for Krishna all the time. Remember Krishna, Anusmara. It is all for Krishna. My family is for Krishna. Everything is for Krishna. Krishna, Krishna. Krishna is within my heart. Krishna is everywhere. So I'm doing for Krishna. In this way, we can progress and pursue our avidheya. No problem. We'll be able to make time for avidheya. First you do Nishkam Karma Yoga. Gradually you'll get the energy, efficiency, time, everything, patience, enthusiasm for hearing from Srimad Bhagavatam, just like you are doing. You are hearing already. More attentively, more submissively you have to hear. With a goal. This is my goal of life. To take care of my family is not my goal. It is part of that goal. Goal is to have relationship with Krishna, to develop attachment to Krishna, to develop attraction, intimacy with Krishna. I am Krishna's servant. Krishna, please allow me to come to you, too close to you. So avidheya, everything must be included within your avidheya. And samadhi jnana, because your children also connected with Krishna, family connected, possessions connected, I am connected, my identity is connected. When our identity is connected with Krishna, everything is connected with Krishna. There is the one switch, main switch can turn on the all lights like that, or turn off the all lights. Main switch is this. When the identity is connected to Krishna, dasyam, then everything is connected to Krishna within our life. Okay?
Thank you, Mataji. Thank you so much. Anybody has any questions? Mataji?
Okay. So.
Oh yes, hi Krishna, Madhya. One quick question.
Oh, no problem. I thought there was no question, so I thought all right. Okay.
So we were saying that Bhagavatam is the only book we need, right? So I still have a question about that, because let's say I was in a situation where I had to choose only one book, and the choices that were given to me were either Bhagavatam or CC. I don't know which book I'm supposed to choose.
That child, no, this one, also that one, this one. Everything is mine, right? No, nothing is for anyone. Everything is mine. Well, again, the goal. There's no difference between Caitanya, Caritamrta and Bhagavatam. We are Rupanugas. Rupanugas means Caitanya and Caritamrta is must for us. But Mahaprabhu is glorifying Bhagavatam in this section. Beautifully he is glorifying. The point is, if I realize the true glories or the gift that Bhagavatam is offering me, I'll make a time to read Bhagavatam as well as Chaitanya Charitamrta. Because Krishna himself is glorifying now about the Bhagavatam, right? So if you think that everything is gone, which book? Bhagavatam, pick up Bhagavatam. Because Mahaprabhu meditated on all the Bhagavatam verses. So you will be remembering Mahaprabhu when you read Bhagavatam. Mahaprabhu showed this. He spent his time, actually last 12 years, right? 12 years. Gambhira. Reading Bhagavatam before also, regularly he used to hear Bhagavatam and Sankirtan. Two things mainly he gave. Suppose everything is reduce, more reduce. Okay, what is left? Two things, Bhagavatam and Nam Sankirtan. So now we understand by reading CC the true glories of Bhagavatam, right? Mahaprabhu said every verse of the Bhagavatam is pervaded by bhakti. And every verse can be understood with three principles, right? Sambandha, Vidya, Prayojana. Sambandha, Vidya, Prayojana. If we understand this, about the Abhidaya, how Mahaprabhu would be very pleased if I read Bhagavatam, means study, scrutinizingly, not just reading, scrutinizingly, not just ritual reading, to establish, my endeavor is to establish the relationship with Krishna, establish the relationship with Bhagavatam, same thing. Bhagavatam is the body of Krishna. Then you will be able to understand CC, means the real point of CC is this. Remember Mahaprabhu, take shelter of Mahaprabhu. Going to the Bhagavatam, so both things will be achieved by choosing one single book, that is Srimad Bhagavatam. Prabhupada also said, if it happens, all the books are destroyed in the world, but only one book is left, that is Srimad Bhagavatam. That is enough for the whole civilization of mankind. Means human beings don't need anything else. Two things: Bhagavatam and chanting Hare Krishna. That's it. Bhagavatam is to know the person, to know the hero of our life. Gopis used to address him, oh our hero, oh my hero, oh best of heroes. I love this word, hero. He is our hero, leader. So to know Krishna more and more intimately, we need Bhagavatam. Because we come to understand the interaction between Krishna and the devotees. That gives us so much rasa. So this is the point. Is that all right?
Yeah. And Krishna book, I would say, is equivalent to choosing Bhagavatam.
Yes. Suppose you are not able to carry whole 18 18 volumes, no, how many volumes? Many volumes of Bhagavatam. Now, phone is enough. Or one book. I love to read books. Krishna book, the way Prabhupada wrote, oh, so wonderful. From the very beginning, appearance of Krishna and go upward, up to the prayers by Shrutis, the 90th, so the last chapter. Beautiful. 90 chapters are there in 10th canto. Right. So wonderful. Yes, that is also Bhagavatam. That's why Prabhupada gave, summary of 10th canto. Before even finishing the Bhagavatam, he understood, okay, let me give you give the word, the summary of 10th canto, so they would be relishing and they would properly understand about the person Krishna. He is a person. He has also emotions, he has also sentiments, feelings. Everything about him, Krishna, is all transcendental. When we come to the transcendental stage, understand properly. So nice, so relishable, so wonderful, so wonderful. Okay, anything?
Thank you so much, Mataji.
Thank you, Gurangi. Okay. Anything? All right.
Thank you so much, Mataji. Very, very nice.
Thank you. Thank you. I relished. Mahaprabhu's words, so relishable. Oh, gives us the life. Mahaprabhu's words give us life. Otherwise we are dead. He is pointing out what to do in this life, what to do with this life. It's actually a great problem, isn't it? What to do with the life? Life is always boring. What to do? When we realize that our life is eternal, then it's a big problem. What to do with the never-ending life? What to do? How should I spend my never-ending life? Mahaprabhu said, this is the way you spend your life. All right, thank you. Thank you, all the devotees. Thank you so much for your patience. So we can end our class now by offering our obeisances to all the devotees. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhuvaya cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namo. Shri Caritamrta ki jai, Shri Prabhupada ki jai, Ananda Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai, Gaur Premanande, Hori Hori Bol.
Savithri Mataji ki jai.
All the Vaishnava ki jai.